All right, so good morning, everyone. So welcome to the presentation of the SuplaiCerdas application. In this video, I'll try to explain the basic mechanisms of the app and also do a quick demonstration of how it works. So in here, we have a SuplaiCerdas folder. In here, we have main.py, where this is main Python file that contains all the logics of the application. We have all the functions and also the main execution code in here. So what this app does is that it is an application or a system, a terminal-based system that is used to help its users, which are companies, to identify which suppliers to buy material from. And in the context of this means that given that a company have a project to be completed, that it might have to buy different materials from different suppliers. And since different suppliers have different prices, therefore the AI agent of this system will help the company to decide which supplier to choose from. So in here, we have, besides main.py, we also have supplier database. So this supplier.database.py is the file that we use to take the data input from. In here, we use simulated inputs. We have, for example, here we have supplier A, B, and C, where let's say that this supplier came from different country. That means that they will have different prices and they will also have different price change every month. So we have different suppliers and each supplier sell different materials. We have Wi-Fi, we have sensors, we have display, and so on. So uh, in here, we'll try to run the app itself. And this app itself run on the Gemini Google AI. So first thing first, we need to choose which material or component we are trying to analyze. So in here, let's say that we're going to analyze the material of relay um, switch module. So we hit enter, and then the system will start the analyze. So we'll try to wait a bit. So what's going on in here is that it will use the function. First one is check component price. It will check the component prices, and then it will also calculate the price change. As we can see in the database, it also has the last one price. That means we can calculate what's the price change within the months. And then we also have the next function, which is also comparison agent and also price check, and also have recommendation. So in the end of the analyze, it will conclude with the summary of which supplier to choose. So we'll just wait a bit on the analyzing part. All right, so we're back to the application itself. And here we have just completed the analysis. We just analyzed the material of relay 5 volts, which is a relay switch module. So in here, we could see that the AI will automate an analysis of the current price, first of all. It will also check the last month price, and it will automatically calculate the price change of last month to the current month. So from this price change, it could now determine if a certain material is having a very high change, which means that it is a high risk material, or a very low change, which means that it is a low risk or a relatively stable material to buy from. So in here, given that all the materials have low risk, 2.94%, 2.66%, and 2.8%, so the AI will automatically recommend the supplier of C. And in here, we have also the rationale or the reason. So the reason of this is supplier C offers the lowest current price for the relay switch. So the reason why supplier C is chosen is because it has the lowest price and also it has a low risk. And it will conclude with monitoring complete. So this is the result of this AI automation. And notice that everything in here is automated. So all we have here is the result. And this system as a whole, it could be expanded towards different use cases. For example, if we have a huge database, a huge data set, and then we could make this AI into use, and it could really help decision making. However, there are also some weaknesses from this system. First of all, it relies on the AI model. And here it relies on Gemini, which is the model of Gemini 2.5 Flash. You can see in the main.py in here, Gemini 2.5 Flash Lite. So the issue with this is that if the AI is not there or the API key is not working, then the whole automation will not work. The second issue with this application is that it has a stimulated database for now. As we can see, this is the database that I made myself. This is a Python app, JSON format. And if I want to make a whole real life case, then I'll have to make a whole new database with new parameters and maybe also import from external database. So those are two issues that we are dealing with the app, and could also be a future improvement as well. In the future, if I want to explore or improve this app, then I could go into those two areas. So yeah, thank you for listening and see you.